Hello, everybody. Yeah! Whole new opening sizzle reel. What I did was made it easier for me to update. I mean, that means it's a little less fancy. I'm also very sad that we no longer get the slow zoom in on Ivan's bottom eye, my favorite of Ivan's many eyes. So sad that is no longer there, but the upside is this is going to be a lot easier for me to update, which means we'll be able to see our friends again. Hello. Oh, new people in the chat. Hello, Novia and Shigeako. Hello from New York to Germany. Anyway, it should be easier for me to update the opening sizzle reel so that we'll be able to revisit our friends a little bit easier. That's my dream. That's my goal. To not go months without updating it, which felt irresponsible. I got the name right. Hell yeah. So today, let's make a worm. Easy peasy, right to it. Nothing, no confusion. I thought worm, and now we're doing worm, and that's the creative process for this show. Ooh, am I quiet? I have not adjusted my microphone at all. Let me get closer. Let me get closer up on it. How do I sound now? Nice, Snail. Thank you for the gift subscriptions. Congratulations to everybody who just got a gift subscription from Knife Snail. I appreciate that. That's an easy voice to keep up, and yet I don't want to keep it up. Thank you for the gift subs, Knife Snail. To that I say, oh, worm. To which the only reply is worm. That's just what it is. Seepawell, it's funny that you say that, starting from sphere and going to worm feels natural and primal. Because in my mind, I was like, what if we don't do sphere? What if we start with bricks and make worm? Because I think I could make a worm real easy. Arson Committer, you got a great point. Maybe I should make a knife snail on stream someday. It wouldn't be the knife snail, but it would be a worm. A knife snail. Ooh. I had a cocktail earlier, so I'm coming into this episode hot. I think a knife snail would be fun. Okay, if you're a knife snail, if you're okay with that, I'm gonna put that on the list of things to do. I think a snail would be fun to sculpt. I was thinking, I'm just gonna. Yes, Peter Shoes. I'm so sad about takeout cocktails maybe ending. I'm hoping that we'll have a last minute reprisal. Because honestly, only upside about pandemic is takeout cocktails. And I love them. I love just being out in the world and being like, I'm going to want a cocktail in like 3 hours. And just being able to do that. That slaps. I was really like, normally I'm drinking some sort of beer or cocktail on the show. And I was like, should I double dip? I haven't yet decided not to double dip. We'll see. Less than optimal partying laws. Yeah, the places New York decides to crack down on are always perplexing to me. Right now, I'm just roughing out a potential worm shape. And it's starting to look a little bit like... maybe from something from Sesame Street. It's starting to look a little bit more like a letter than I was wanting. Whoop. I would love to do worm and apple car. That might be fine. Yeah, the S is for cocktail. I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be back. I can't stop thinking about it, which means I want a beer. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. S stands for beer. There we go. Hello. Okay. You know what? It's summer. And if summer means having 2 drinks on a Wednesday, then that's what summer is for me. Happy solstice? S is for solstice! We found it, gang! Bumble Bumble in the chat asks a great question, which is, if you guys could make a new letter, what would you call it? That's a very good, interesting question. Oh, Magpie Mob! Haven't been able to watch live for a while. Life, you know, I do know. Thank you for re-upping your subscription, though, and for coming back and hanging out. I hope life is not too stressful, and if it is, I hope it gets better. A Dr. Pepper Slurpee, and I'm gonna pour some rum in it. Hell yeah. That's like exactly the sort of thing I would have drank, like in high school, maybe? Not high school, wait. That would have been illegal. That's exactly the sort of thing I would have drank as a 21-year-old college student. The kind that you would like sneak into a movie theater. That has that vibe. Okay, wait. Double V to make W not make sense. That's very funny. A letter for the sound? That's a good idea. Single U? I like that. The good kind of busy. All right. That's all right then. I mean, busy is busy whether it's good or not, but I'm glad it's the good kind of busy. All right. That's a worm on the go. This says terrible balance. Hold on. Let me do something. Hold on. GB, but it's a single letter. Interesting. A groaning noise that means pain? So you would make a letter that was just like, ugh. Faith Schaefer. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like honeydew mint cucumber. It was very pleasant. I feel like I haven't had a lot of honeydew-based cocktails. Had a decent amount of cucumber-based cocktails because I really like cucumber. But it was very pleasant and refreshing. It was. Yeah, it was. It was very refreshing. Except that I noticed somebody else at the like, I was like an outdoor cocktail place, got the same drink, and their drink got a garnish in it of a nice big thick beautiful cucumber slice, and mine didn't. And it made me feel like, what have I done? What have I done here to not earn a garnish? A melon grapefruit beer? That sounds amazing. Yeah, Ron, exactly. What do I have to do? What have I done to not earn a cucumber? Here's what it is. I think what it was is the bartender poured the cocktail, and I was like, that's beautiful, because it was a nice looking cocktail. And I think I must have seemed like I was already so impressed that a garnish would have been wasted on me. I was too easily impressed by the cocktail. And so the bartender was like, well, I'm not going to waste cucumber money on this person. There's just no point. Yeah, exactly, Grizzletron. A valuable lesson. Never be impressed. Never be grateful. Never be pleased or thankful for anything. You went on vacation to Seattle and Tacoma. I used to live in Tacoma. I love that area. I'm very jealous. I hope you saw some cool stuff. I'm soon to be going back home for a little home visit. I haven't been back home during summer in like a long time. 6 or 7 years. So I'm pretty excited. This worm really got away from me. I'm very excited. about getting to go home and seeing my friends and family and eating a lot, which is the only thing I do when I go home. I eat, I cook, and I bake. And I watch terrible movies. That's it. Bye, Rex Niminis. Rex Niminis. Goodbye, Rex. I'll just say goodbye, Rex. Tacoma is cool. Yeah, it's like a Seattle, but more fucking chill. It's a Seattle that's not trying to be New York. That's how I feel about Tacoma. AJ, congrats on getting to see your mom for the first time in 3 years. I'm excited for some parent time. My parents are getting up there in years. And I think both them and I have become acutely aware of that fact after this past year. What am I going to do with this? I didn't have a plan, and it's becoming more and more obvious to myself. I look forward to seeing a picture of this beer. I love looking at pictures of beers and going like, yeah, I'd drink that. That looks good. Hey, Amber Aaron! Thank you for re-upping your subscription. And also, hello. Or should I say, hello? Whenever I think of hello, I think of Cass Marshall playing Sea of Thieves and trolling people by saying, hello, as the captain of a ship. And now I'm thinking about that because I played some Sea of Thieves last night. The new Pirates of the Caribbean thing. It was not good. I do not recommend spending time on it. Cass is an absolute delight. They are so funny. And they do such whack shit. They're an absolute delight. I don't know if I like this worm. This worm got away from me. I had thoughts about how this would go, but I don't think I like any of it, actually. So I'm going to hide it and bring back Sphere. I feel better about Sphere worm. I mean, this worm's fine, but it looks more like a parasite worm than I was intending. Pliable Head, thank you for re-upping your subscription. Another hello. Hello in the chat for Pliable Head. Sneaking into a stream at work. Excellent. It does look like a tapeworm, Drew. Yeah, I agree. It really got out of control. It's because I was talking and not thinking. Sometimes Blender is a meditative process. But sometimes when you meditate, your brain wanders and you're not reaching actualization. And that Blender is that way as well. If I were making a new letter, it would be called hello. New letter for the alphabet. But this looks more intestinal than I had dreamed of. So we're going to go back to the orb and we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. By pulling, I guess. Now take me to sculpting. You know what I want, and it's sculpt mode. Okay. Yeah. I should have never left Sphere, is the thing. AJ! Thank you for gifting us gift sub to Ika. And also pushing us over on the hype train. And Vaporize with some gift subs. Hell yeah! Congratulations, everybody who just got a gift sub. Thank you so much, guys. It's just delightful to me. You guys are cool. You guys are great. And it's very cool of you guys whenever you do gift subs. I think that's just a delightful thing. Thank you so much, Vaporize. Cheers. Let's see if they give us more dog emotes. The last couple times. You sold your house. Damn, congrats. Did you move into a different house, or were you just like, I've sold it and now I live in the world? I live in a cabin. That rules though. Congratulations. As I understand it, that's a very stressful process. This is not worm shaped as I'd hoped. Can I just grab a worm? Hee hee. I love UFO cat. Perfect emote. 2 mortgages is way too many, yeah. Presumably. 2 mortgages, damn. That's intense. Generally, Jenna, thank you for re-upping your subscription. Just moved into a 140-year-old frat house and got a new puppy. How are y'all doing? Is it currently a frat house? Or was it previously a frat house? But also very excited for puppy. It's puppy season. This is what a worm looks like. This is it. It's a frat house for 140-year-olds. Yeah, is the puppy in the frat? It was just a frat house for the last 3 years. I see. This is gonna look... I'm worried about getting into penis territory. We're just gonna avoid it, I think. Oh god. Let me just... Why don't you want to hook? What's happening here? Ha! This is a very, I would say, a very wholesome chat. I definitely get nervous sometimes when I go into like a new Twitch stream, like I'm just bouncing around and looking at channels. Sometimes I'm like, all right, what is this gonna be? Who are these strangers gonna be? And is it gonna be chill? I feel like I've been spoiled by how chill y'all are. It's just, I'm gonna puff it up and then it won't look like a penis, right? I was gonna ask at the opening and I forgot. Maybe because I had a cocktail beforehand. Do we want to do like a cute worm or like a scary worm? When I think of worms, I think of mostly cute worms, like the one in Labyrinth or the one on Sesame Street. Those are very cute worms. Sometimes worms are scary. I knew scary and cute was going to be on the table. When I think of scary worms, I think of like Trimmer. I think of the graboids. If I puff it up, it'll look more like a penis, not less. One cute, one scary head. Worm with a hat. I mean, it'll have a hat whether it's cute or scary, for sure. Scary, but with nice anime eyes. Like cat dog. Oh, I do like the idea of double-sided worm. Oh, cute Halloween worm. I do also love the idea of cat dog. I mean, because here's the thing, worms got 2 ends, right? And if I didn't make it double-sided, that'd really just be leaving money on the table. WORMWORM. Yeah, I guess following the cat dog naming convention, it would just be WORMWORM. It would just be WORMWORM. Okay, well, that's great. Well, that's what we're doing for sure. We're making WORMWORM. All right, let's see what emotes we got. It says hype beard. Little puppy. This is more little puppies. Tunneling horror. Yeah. Yes. Or the ones from Dune. Hit fantasy novel Dune. I think those have big worms in them. I love the hype hide emote. Is especially cute to me. This is scary little popster. Oh, it is gonna be Nessie like. I mean, Nessie is just a sea worm, or I guess a lock worm. I keep seeing that Photoshop that is I think it's a Furby eating a worm on a string, and it's like Saturn devouring his child. It's really good. I love the Pride customization is just a colorful fan. A rainbow colored fan that rules. A Dune themed perfume. That's cool. Does it smell spicy? Furbies are one of those things that really could only have existed in the 2000s. I'm certain equivalent stuff exists now, but Furbies, as they were, could really only exist in the 2000s. Thankfully. If we're lucky. Get puff. Get puff, stay puff. I mean, I seem to remember, God, was it just last week with the skin Furby? I don't want to take us back there. If you weren't there, I don't want to take you there. New modern Furbies are too smooth and cute. Did they revamp the Furby? And are people still buying Furbies? A modern equivalent of Furbies, that's a good question. I'm so out of touch with the toy market. I use different toys. There's not a lot of crossover with Furby. Thankfully. I mean, you're into what you're into, but that's your business, not mine. Oh, surprise dolls. Yeah. Okay. I'm familiar with surprise dolls. I want this to be a little bit more even than it is. Joe baby. My sister's modern Furman makes an awful high-pitched noise, and I'm the only one in the family could hear it. That's very spooky. Furby connection. Oh, interesting. Oh, they're kind of cute. They look like Neopets, is what this link does. They look like Neopets. It's kind of cool. They're kind of cute. I mean, I'm not going to buy one. I don't want that in my house. But they're not, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. This is the new McDonald's logo. They wish. McDonald's couldn't afford me. An organ out of Furby sound cards. Oh, an organ. Like the musical instrument, not like the body part. I understand now what you're saying. I am on board. Ika, did you do the same thing I did? Yeah, okay, good. Good. And I don't know why that's where my mind went first. Sound organ makes more sense. It was the body part? Good. I cleaned up the quotes a little bit. So there's no duplicates. Unfortunately, it did shift the quote that is attached to number 200 to, I think, a less good quote, which is a shame. But quote number 199 is still very good. I really just like you poke a bear, you get what you poke, which is a bear. That's some folksy, down home, real talk. Oh, you know, I never did ask my mom about the human skull. Maybe I'll ask her when I'm down visiting. That might be better as a real life conversation. I think quoteless, but one word. Maybe? I don't remember how to access the quote list. If you Google Nightbot quote list, it might be like quote poll. Hold on. Nightbot quote list. Oh, cannot everybody, maybe only I can pull it. That doesn't seem right. Huh. I guess not everybody, I assumed everybody could do it. Yeah, usually it works for everybody. I don't know what Knife Snail has done to be forbidden from using that command. Can one of these heads have a tongue? Yeah, I don't see why not. And if I know how this show goes, that tongue is also going to be a worm. Alien style. Because that seems to be what kind of happens a lot on this show. I think this... I've got an idea. What if this one just had a real little face? I think it would be cute if this side just had a tiny, tiny little baby face. Let me see if I can do that. Let's do two. No. Let's do two little circles. What I'm already the idea I'm already developing in my mind is that this is a false face, and the other side is the true face of whatever this creature ends up being. Actually, what if it were like real Muppety? Worm. It can be a connected twins situation. Gift a sub to Nightbot. Nightbot is the hardest working member of this team. Far, far harder working than I am. Nightbot MVP. One of these days we should make Nightbot. I'm adding that to my list too. My brain list. This worm is going to have a little mustache. I've just decided. This is going to be the mouth. But what if it has a little mustache instead? That's very good. And we'll do a little tiny little mouth underneath that. Hi, Mectel. We're making double-sided worm. Dual worm. Double worm. Why are you... There we go. No, don't be sad. Hold on. This is the wrong shape. I made a little banana. This is in remembrance of BGG. Actually, hilariously, I just had a moment where I was like, can I tell people this? But you'll all see it. Pat, who has been low-key growing a mustache during quarantine, finally cut his mustache. To great tragedy, in my opinion. I thought it looked good. You can gift a sub to Nightbot? What does that mean? Wait. What does that mean? Well, I don't know what that implies. But congrats to Nightbot, and thank you, Chad, for for giving a subscription to Nightbot. If you cut this worm in half, do you get 2 single worms or 2 double worms? That's a great question. Yeah, that's a really good question. Maybe Nightbot can use Nightbot can use emotes. I don't see why not. It was very good. So Pat showed up on Monday to our weekly meetings. Was it Monday? He showed up to one of our weekly meetings recently without his mustache, and it was very noticeable. And I mentioned it, that his lip was naked, and Tara was like, "What are you talking about?" And we were like, Pat shaved his mustache. And Tara was like, Pat had a mustache? Mind you, we meet on camera every single week. So I don't know how. I don't know where Tara has been mentally. But it was incredible. Nothing but respect for my boss. How do I want to do this? Can I do this? Yeah. Kinda. Yeah, there we go. I wanted a more squat stash. There you go. What a creepy little smile. I'm gonna add a face to this just right quick, so we can get a good impression about what this looks like. I guess the stash should have a color too. Wait, give me that gray. That looked nice. Devanir stash. Okay. That's a face. That's a worm. No denying that. The stash should be a smaller worm. I love how how much that is a reoccurring theme on this show. Where things are just parts of that thing again. It feels like medieval medicine, where it's like, we're gonna cure your headaches by giving you this walnut because it looks like a brain. This is like the art equivalent of that thinking, and I'm very much into it. Worm stash. Yeah, everything worm. I don't see why not everything worm. Let me just hop in there. Let me think about how to do that. I guess it should be, maybe it should be curlier. It should have more. How do you make something look like a worm and a mustache? Another question asked, never to be answered on this show. It needs a little face. All right. I can give it a little face. This is going to make it look more mustache-like, too. What if it were... what if it were like a handlebar? Like a big handlebar mustache. I'm gonna sculpt this to get a little bit more shapely. Worm vax? Greg Allworm. Greg Allworm the WORMWORM. Yeah. Go up. You down. Maybe inflate you a little. Oof, what's happening? Topography. This is gonna look like... It's sort of turned into looking like a burly arm. It's not exactly what I was going for. Are you just really thick? Is that what's happening? What's happening with your shapes? You don't get thick until I say you get thick. So whatever you're doing, you just need to cut it out. I did watch the Dungeons and Daddies live stream. It was a real hoot. It was delightful. Here's what I liked most about it is when Anthony made a point of saying the vampire could only be killed by daylight. I knew instantly that he had not, in fact, read the entire Dungeons and Dragons manual, because he didn't clock that there's like a billion sunlight spells, and normally that's not a thing that just kills vampires, to my understanding, in that book, in the game. So it's just sort of watching a car crash unfold, but in a really delightful way. I mean, here's the thing is I don't think Dungeons and Dragons has like an insta-kill option for vampires, probably for that very reason. But what is that show for if not to see Anthony just make a wonderful fool of himself? I mean, having insta-kill for anything is just like asking for trouble from your little minx players. Okay. Oh. This guy, there was a moment where this was very mustache-like, and it really has traveled pretty far from that moment, but that's okay. No, don't delete, bring back. There we go. Okay. And let's go ahead and take this face. Ooh. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. This worm's gonna be flat. This worm's gonna have strong Adventure Time vibes. Is my guess so far. Strong Shelby vibes. Oh no, Bumble. Fuck that person. You shouldn't yell at people. You definitely shouldn't make them cry. Whatever weird thing I make is a hit. That's nice to hear, actually. Sometimes I look at the things I've made and I just wonder. I just wonder. Making that slideshow was really fun because it was like, I remember making all of these. Some of them I love more than others, but I'm proud of every single one. There we go. Discreet. So discreet. I'll make it a little bit bigger. A shady eyebrow expression, like one of these. Like a sinister. The mustache is also a double worm, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put a little face on the other side. Evil worm? That's right. We've got to have cute, scary, and evil. Those are the 3 kinds of worms you can have. I'm just going to double up the mustache. I don't see why that can't also be an eyebrow. Maybe it has like a unibrow? I don't think of unibrows as particularly evil. I think it could be. Thank you, AJ. I am proud of myself. I've started getting into physics animation stuff on my own time. My computer cannot handle it, and Blender keeps crashing. But just the fact that I can like do that is so exciting to me. And you know, I do know it, but it still is very nice to hear. So thank you, AJ. A unibrow in the same shape as the mouth. I mean, I guess could we do, let me think about this. See, this is a very pleasant worm. This worm does not have evil energy. Well, I can tell you, I was trying to make the Venus ass wobble. I was trying to apply soft body physics to the Venus, and my computer, it just would not allow such a thing to exist, which means I need a new computer, basically. I want to look into it. I don't even know what I need to be able to do that, but I'm going to find out. My computer sure as hell is not strictly PG-13. I can tell you that. Ooh, AJ, PhD next month. You need to become a completely different person. What, like a studious person? I mean, good luck is what I have to say about that. Congratulations and good luck. What if I made you... Let's make you 2 different objects. I can adjust you a little bit easier. Yeah, Dread Robot, I heard my partner's making a new computer for themselves. And apparently both graphics and processor shit is expensive right now, and I hate that. Hehe, Dr. AJ. Cutting off all your hair, getting a bunch of tattoos and your piercings and your first tattoo. Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess it depends. Yeah, I guess it depends what you're studying. Very shapely brow. Let me... Oh god, I forgot that we were working real small. Okay. Blender is just not going to let me zoom in anymore on this tiny wee face. I just want to smooth out that brow. Blender. Alright, Blender. We're going to make a giant worm, and that's going to be on you. Oh god, oh god. Material science, applied physics with a focus in quantum engineering. Oh, god, that sounds cool. I barely comprehend what it means, but it sounds very cool. Okay. Yeah, the face migrating a little bit. I got a plan. Because if the main worm is cute and evil, cute and scary, then this one should be sinister and pleasant. And then we've got the full spectrum, the full XY axis of things that a worm can be. Rendering and uploading videos right now? Your internet must be taking hits. Schrodinger's cat on stream. I can make Schrodinger's cat right now. Hold on. Here's my Schrodinger's cat. That's it. That's what it is. Done. Yeah, it's my most accurate model yet. I've done it. I'll add that to my 6 weird cats slideshow. The 7th weird cat, finally. The power number of cats. We've did it. We've did it. This brow doesn't look sinister, or it doesn't look whatever the opposite of sinister is. Kind. Needs more. Oh no, you're right. Hold on, Nika. You've got it. You've got it figured out. Bye, splendid reveries. Dissertating writing time. Good luck. Godspeed. You're gonna kill it. Get on that grind. The smile really got warped. Hold on. Knife Snail, thank you for clipping that. I'm gonna put that on Twitter later so people know that I've reached the peak of my comedy abilities and will no longer be making jokes. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Ooh, a pie cat. That's an interesting idea. This game became sinister again. I don't know why swapping those two made it sinister. Let me do something with this horrible little mouth. It does look pretty good, but I want the mouth to be a little bit more pleasant. 3 per 14159. Ugh, why are you so lumpy? What is happening to you? Why are you doing that? What? Why? Did somebody dropped a pebble in this guy's smile? And now it's filled with ripples. I couldn't do that on purpose if I tried to. It does have Salvador Dali vibes. Maybe I like it. Maybe it's okay. I don't have to explain my art. That's perfect. Okay, that's not even, we have not, haven't even been working on the worm part of the worm. That was all just detail. That's going to be very difficult to to take pictures of later. Oh, goodness. How are you going to look if I smooth you out? This is an important question. Ooh, lumpy. Ooh, okay. I need to do some stuff with you still. Okay. Smooth Dude and Ruffles Man, they sound like a morning zoo crew to keep you company on your drive to work at the office. Smooth Dude and Ruffles Man. Love wins. We'll make this more pronounced. I can't say why I think this is a good idea. It might not be a good idea, I should say. I shouldn't assume it's going to be a good idea. Just wanted there to be more slope. Yeah, chat's got good energy tonight. I don't know if we're all on a 2 cocktail night, but it's good energy. Twitch chat is pro arson. I mean, sometimes it be like that. We have at least one arson committer in our tracks. So. Or somebody who's maybe undercover as an arsonist. All of a sudden, and I can't explain why, all of a sudden, this creature's giving me Trogdor vibes. I cannot say why all of a sudden it suddenly is giving me Trogdor vibes, but it's giving me Trogdor vibes. Half of this worm is clearly an arson. We have not gotten there yet. I'm drinking Ichigo beer. It's good. Worm Senpai needs a beefy arm. We'll get there. I've got to finish the bulk. I gotta finish the worm part of the worm. I guess it would be, it's not Ichigo, it's I guess it would be Echigo with an E. What? And I don't know what that means. Echigo. Let's smooth you out, baby. Let's smooth you out, baby. Let's get your curves looking good. Looking tight. Looking slick and smooth. I think this show, there are 2 modes on this show, and it's either that butt real big and beautiful, or that butt is another face. There seems to be a running theme in this show, and that seems to be it. The only 2 types of butts, you got me, Bibble. That is what it is. Nice ass and face ass. Well, imagine loading up a dating app for the first time and going through all those intro questions where it's like, who are you looking for? What genders are you looking for? What are your preferences? And also, are you a nice ass or a face ass person? Just imagine what a beautiful utopia that would be. Oh, I like nice ass, nice face. Okay, yeah. W for Wabs. I want to get this scary part a little bit more front and center and high and mighty. Oh, that's not gonna do it. Hold on. I'll adjust this in a moment. It's gonna be fine. Let me dino that topo. All fine. Ooh, Samuel Smith's oatmeal stout. That sounds very good. I love an oatmeal stout in like the fall winter. It's so hearty. It makes me feel like I'm bulking up for the winter. I'm here for Tremor vibes. Truly one of my favorite movies of all time. This feels like a terrible way of doing this, but I legitimately don't know of a better way. And you get fun glitches, stuff like this. Maybe I should make a glitch monster. Why haven't I made a glitch monster? I mean, I've made a lot of accidental glitch monsters. Maybe I should make one on purpose. For once. Ooh, a pumpkin porter. I love a pumpkin beer. I love a pumpkin flavored anything. I'm just going to lay that out on the line. I don't know where the discourse has landed on that kind of delights, but I think it's nice and seasonal. You should just do it. A glonster. Yeah. Yeah, like a missing no. Something like that. The Berliner sour. That sounds amazing. I love sours. I'm very sour. It's a two-sided worm. This is the nice cute side. We're gonna put a hat on it later, probably. Well, let me smooth out your cheek. Sweetie, you got something on your cheek. Let me... There you go. Yeah, it's WORMWORM. We're making WORMWORM. A top hat? That feels perfect for a worm somehow. Bye. It was nice to have you on the stream. Okay. High model cheekbones. Let's see. What are we gonna do with this? Big? Shapely? So many options. This side will probably have to have teeth, right? I mean, that's the thing about scary worms is they all got teeth, right? Yeah, needle teeth. Maybe something like this. That's kind of neat, right? Quanta, we went to Teeth Chat because you left, and we sensed it, and we said, now's our chance. Nobody's here to stop us. I have made a face hugger, huh? I mean, sometimes some creatures are just destined to be face huggers. And that's not on me. It kind of looks like a really stylized lion mane. Yeah, kind of, or like a flower, yeah. Venus flyworm. Yes. What I want is for these two heads to have an uneasy alliance. Warming up to it. Millennium Falcon, that's extremely good. I think it would. I feel like these probably fold in, and then there's we'll do a hole in the middle for where the teeth go. Oh God! Wait, how many points does the Star of David have? I don't want it to overlap with that. It feels non-ideal. We're good. Okay, yeah. We've got plenty. I thought 6, but then I was worried because this has 8. Okay. All right. What if second little head? Yeah, wavy mavy. That kind of energy, I think. What if same eyes? Wait, hold on. Let me do something to make this less crazy. What? I made it cute. I did make it cute somehow. Hold on. Oh, it got cute. I had to scroll up. Cinnamon Chicks, I had to scroll up to see Santipede, but I'm glad I did. It was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, hold on. What if, like... This might make it still cute, though. Yeah, that's still kind of cute, huh? It can be cute and scary. Maybe once we add teeth, it'll get scary. What if... There's just... Here's the thing. It's just so many places an eyes can go. You know what? And you know now where we're getting? Where my mind is starting to sort of navigate towards? Sort of starting to get Hork-Bajir vibes. sort of getting Hork-Bajir vibes off this thing. More eyes? More eyes? More eyes on this creature? Okay. How do I feel about that? Because I quite like that eye placement. We want more eyes? Hold on. So are we like those eyes, but also like the smaller ones? Or we could do like, eyes like this? Lizzie who? I'm so delighted. I'm so glad Brent has kept up the repository for all of those images, which are all incredible. I keep meaning to I should do Andalites. I should do Andalites on this show. Hold on, I'm making a note to myself. Glitch Monster, Knife Snail, Andalites. I can't wait to forget what this note is about. Tomorrow. Well, okay. Well, I did a bad job writing this list. And I'm going to show you how. This is what this list looks like. Can you spot where I maybe went wrong a little bit? Can you pinpoint where I got mixed up a little bit in writing this? Nail Snife. Quanta's right, there's no list title, which is how I'm going to forget what that list is for tomorrow. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, Nail Snife? What is that? What is that? What could that mean? And a light and a light. This is very good. It's very pleasant to say, weirdly. All right. Hold on. You gotta stay here. You belong there. Eyes. Whoop. There you go. That's your home. Gotta nestle in there. More little bobas. It's what we're making. Okay. I like this. I like the mini eye look. That is a good call, gang. Kind of nestled in there. Tucked into this, you know what this looks like? It's when you get a lot of like grapes or olives and you put them in your fingers. Maybe that's not a thing people do. But you just kind of like tuck them. I mean, it should probably also have internal eyes. You know? Just like those ones we did have. Oh no. just like this. So when it makes its big mouth, it can still see. We're all about adaptability and survivability on this show. More eyes, Harley Quindom? More eyes? More? Let me add teeth first. Harley Quindom. Well, we have to add tongue and we have to add teeth. And then we'll circle back on the eyes. I promise. I promise we'll circle back on the eyes. Harley Quindom. You're insatiable. Ravenous. You are yourself. Like a worm that's just a mouth. Respect it. I like and respect it. Oh, more eyes? Oh, worm? It needs to see how pretty it is. Oh. Well, that's cute. Okay. Well, teeth. Okay. I will add more eyes. I promise. But we're going to do teeth first. We're going to do it this way. No, not cube. I want flat. Plain. Wooth. We could give it like buck teeth. I was thinking needle teeth because that's the scariest kind of teeth in my mind. But we could do any kind of teeth. Hippo teeth. What do hippo teeth look like? Hippo teeth. These are actually pretty scary. I forget sometimes how scary hippos are. I'm gonna cut some buck teeth and we can just see how that looks. What? Is that it? Let me paint this worm a color. Just a temporary color. We don't have to get attached to it. If gravity falls into driven. That's amazing. That's a great compliment. I really like these teeth. Let me see what it would look like if it were doubled up. Wait, how did you spin? Wait a minute. There you go. Oh, it is very naked mole rat. Uncanny. Oh god, they're they're a little out of track with each other, which is also very good. Actually, let me do I've got an idea. This is so close to being perfect. And I know exactly what needs to happen to get us to that perfection that we always crave and seek on this show. Oh god. Come back, teeth. There we go. This is it. This is what perfection looks like. It has to be scary. It's a good little worm. Good little worm's got to be a little bit scary. Ooh, can he whistle or not with those teeth? That's a great question. I don't see how God could allow that. I don't see how God could allow this creature to whistle. It just doesn't seem likely. And to make this realistic, I'll put these two will be the front teeth. The more forward facing teeth. These will be the back teeth. So you get it on multiple levels as you're going down into this little pipe when you get caught. This worm cannot play a recorder. Yeah, these teeth are going to prevent it from doing a lot of things that we take for granted. And in a way, it means WORMWORM is really teaching us to live our lives to the fullest. And I'm thankful for WORMWORM for doing this for us. Thank you, WORMWORM, for teaching us how to see and how to eat and how to be happy with ourselves and our beautiful bodies. I'm going to stagger them a little bit. For no other reason than I think it's funny. Oh, all right. Well, we got a little gointer here going on that I don't remember adding, but let me go ahead and smooth that out. Sometimes Blender has its own ideas about how these sculpts should go. And this is a collaborative process, so I try to pay attention to what it tells me. And sometimes it's wrong. It's got two teeth. See, it's got normal. I guess this is not teeth. It's got two mouths, kind of. I'm picturing these folding together, and just like when it's embarrassed, when it's at a party and it just wants to not for like one moment. When this worm is dissociating at a party, and just needs a moment to take a break. That's when those just collapse over its face and gets a little alone time, and all of its friends know and they're chill with it. What does it eat? Anything that stumbles in its path? Dirt? Maybe? Low poly eyelashes. I do like that. Okay. I do want to just real quick add just like maybe like one addition. Maybe just like one little thing. Because here's how I feel about this right now is that it's very flower-like. And what if it had some like petal, some cute little petal-like grabbers? It did just become flowery from Undertale. You're incredibly right, Axomet. This did just become Undertale. This just became Sans Undertale. That character from Undertale. Oh, doesn't that make it cuter? It's got little cute little arms. They can't do much. They can barely wrap around its body. Oh yeah, we've got to add more eyes. Thank you, Harley Quindom. God. Can you believe I almost forgot to add more eyes? Well, this worked for me before. I don't see why it shouldn't work now. Cinnamon, yes. One of these days I'm going to make a cinnamon no, cinnamon yes emotes. That'll be like a special emote. I wonder if I can track when people use, how many times people use emotes. And then we could track the cinnamon yes, cinnamon no's. At the end of the month, we'll know. We'll know how the audience feels. And it won't matter because I'm a cinnamon yes. I'm in the cinnamon yes pretty hardcore. I mean, cinnamon yes should be. Definitely should be used more. Yes, like a jump scare type command. Yeah. Oh, that would be easy to add to Nightbot. Now that Nightbot's getting paid with a subscription, I need to start using them more. They got to carry their weight. Okay, that's a decent amount of eyes. Harley Quindom. How many eyes will satiate you, do you reckon? Will you know satisfaction? Or is this a futile, am I just feeding into your unconquerable desires? See, I've done the eyes the smart way this time because I added the texture first. So if I want to change the texture later, it's going to be super easy. It's truly eerie how some songs can be evoked with so few words, and I can't believe Cinnamon and Sugary and Softly Spoken Lies invoked that. And then you finished off so perfectly. Incredible. The human brain. To be manipulated so. Boop. Whoop. Well, thank you, Seepawell. I put them evenly, and that just didn't feel right. Felt better to have them spread out a little bit. Eyes. One of these days I'm worried that I'm gonna shade smooth stuff and then I'll just be able to see myself in all of the reflections. I'm just worried that that is something that this software could do. And I wouldn't choose to do it. It's just something the software would have done automatically. If I were ever going to do a Halloween prank on this stream, that would be what the prank was. I would preload that image so that it's me sitting here going, oh, oh. One day I'll have to face my creations? God, I hope not. Surely some of them will be on my side. Surely some of them. Won't you, WORMWORM? Won't you support me? Oh, worm. Oh, worm? Oh, worm. Okay. I think this is enough eyes. My instinct is this is a sufficient number of eyes. We need to do a top hat. Let me get the top hat out. That's true. Yeah, Quanta, we blend with the intention of friend. That's true, and it's beautifully put. Harley Quintum. I don't know how to satisfy you. Would more eyes make you more happy? God, the Elden Ring video is really good. I helped Pat record it, and I genuinely cannot make you understand how in tears I was when he was doing the laughter. the classic Rumsoff laughter is just so incredible. It's so funny. I love all those little guys, and I'm very excited about the game. Little guys. Pat's just very good at doing the FromSoft laugh. And as soon as I knew he was working on a video about Elden Ring, I was like, please God, let the laugh appear. And it did. Secret eye under the hat. Oh, I like that. am I even trying to do? There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. There we go. Let me think about how to get that eye to peek out a little bit. Whoop. What a discreet little eye. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Get you some texture. Hit. Ooh, a nice maroon. Don't see why not. Maybe add a little band. No, the other way. The other way around. Not up and down, the other way around. Oh, I hate when you do this, Blender. I'm not gonna do that. That's fair. That was asking a lot from you. There we go. Oh yeah, classy. Yeah, the pink. I said the pink was a temporary color, but I had the sneaking suspicion that it was not gonna be. I had a feeling I was gonna get attached to it because that usually tends to be how materials go for me. I say, let's just see how this looks. And then I say, oh no, it's been too long and now I can't imagine it as anything else. Okay. Very dignified creature. Can I subdivide you? Yeah, okay. There we go. That's much more computationally burdensome. Plurm Lord. Well, yeah. Huh. Complicated feelings about that one. Just smoothing this all out so it looks a little bit nicer. You deserve to look smooth. Just rubbing some little digital lotion on this cutie. Gotta get that digital lotion in the mouth so this mouth is all smooth. Get around the edges, get in between the fingers. Beautiful. Beautiful smooth worm. Just pat, 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 patting into place. Just pat, 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 pat. Just pat, 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 pat. Gonna make it look so much nicer. Never tried this as a strategy before. But anything that's gonna make this worm look a little bit smoother, it's good by me. Beautiful smooth worm. Takes a lot of effort. Gotta remember to lotion it daily. But at the end of this, you're gonna get a beautiful smooth worm, and that's really worth everything. It's worth the effort. It's worth the effort. This worm has a lot to teach us about skincare. And I'm thankful. Thankful to you, worm. Warmth of the effort. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I didn't hate saying that out loud. It shocked me. It shocked me, but I didn't hate it. I'm gonna make my brush really big. Just get it all at once. All right, let's see if that really fucks things up. No, it looks beautiful. Well, it did make the leaves a little bit smaller. That makes sense. I can adjust that. That's fine. Just make the eye smaller. Get in there. There you go. Got a nestle. How are you doing over here? You still eyes? How are you guys doing? I haven't forgotten about you. You're looking good. Oh God, where's the other one? Oh, God, I'm getting lost. Here we go. You also look like you're doing pretty good. Yeah, love that. Love how shapely the teeth are. Let's make this worm a little bit more fleshy. I think this worm could be a little bit more fleshy. And I have control over that, so that's what we're gonna do. Just give it a texture a little bit fleshy. Alright, that's a little bit better. I think it could be fleshier. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, Quanta, I'll get it for you. Do we want to change the eyes at all? Are the eyes good? Did I name the eye's face? Did I name the eye's face? Whoops. That's fine. I do like the beady black eyes. Let's see what else we can do though. Ooh, gray? Gray could be cool. Maybe dark purple to match the hat. View of vibrant green. I do love the black. I never hate a beady black eye. Ooh, golly. Ooh, golly gosh almighty. Ooh. I mean, this is a design choice. Ooh. Make them real shiny. Kind of into this. What if I make these? Let me give these lips a different texture. Lips. Maybe these eyes are beady and black. And then there's a secret green one. Much different vibes on these eyes for sure. What else? Oh. The milky white is creepy as well. I mean, there's no reason we can't get real aesthetic on this. I mean, with a pink like this, we got a lot of freedom. Oh, this is a little hypnotizing. Maybe like a jade green. Ooh. Ooh, a gradient. I wonder if I could do a gradient. Hold on, let me... I know there is a gradient texture option. Let me see if this would work. This is not the gradient texture I was thinking of, though. What is the... it's not that. I have no idea how a gradient texture would apply to a bunch of little objects. Which means we should just try it and see. I thought there was just a node that did gradients. And it just had a classic color picker. I'm not seeing it. I've definitely used it before, so I know it's in there. But let's try this. Well, yeah, I could also just do it by hand, which might be the optimum. Because this isn't giving me anything. Do you need to be over here? That doesn't make sense. Although it is doing something. Many pupils per eye? That would be pretty cool. Pupils, huh? Pupils, huh? Let me think about how to do pupils. Oh. I guess I could do a vector map. Ooh, let me try texture painting. Texture painting is hard and it's unnecessarily difficult and I can never quite remember how to do it, but let's try it and just see what we get. Because you have to save the picture as a separate object. Pupil? And then you have to unwrap object. Okay, and then I have to figure out which part is the front. Or I guess I can just select it like this. But you can see it's like, it's corresponding. So like if I selected this whole object, hypothetically how this works is I could export this like frame as an image into like Photoshop and then just draw on it however I want. The actual drawing tools in Blender are what I would describe as non-ideal. But hypothetically you can just export it and then color it however you want if you're an actual artist and know how to do those sorts of things, and then reapply it and it'll just slap on there real easy peasy like. Uh, I'm not good at that. Is it a shader that I want to add? It's not. It's an image. I don't see image. I can reshape the meshes in the texture window. Right now I'm just trying to remember. Oh, here we go. Let me go ahead and save that. This needs to be saved. And there we go. Pupil.png has been saved. I've got to open it. Okay. And now I should be able to paint on it and it'll appear on all of these things. Kind of. Kind of. Here's the problem is I smart unwrapped this one and none of the others. So let me just actually unwrap it. Let me dumb unwrap this. Oh, you're not going to let me. Bye, Magpie Mob! Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hope things get less busy. Or if they remain busy, they are still good busy. So it looks like... Ugh. Just let me paint on the thing. Oh, nightmare. Is there a way I can use this to my advantage? That's kind of cool. Well, I guess I can't smart unwrap everything. Is there a way to go back from smart unwrapping? Spear projection? Whoa. Undo, undo, undo. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's pretty wild. This is getting there. Okay, this is getting there. Let me make this smaller. The other problem is that like just the paint tools are just not great. They're just not super great. Or maybe they're not bad, but they're not. I'm used to like Photoshop or stuff like that, and in this you have to come in and change like the fallout. So if I want a really strong brush, I have to change the fallout that way. The whole interface is just a little bit different from what I'm used to. Ooh. Oh god. How does that look for a pupil? Getting away from pupil. These look like marbles that I would like to play with. Does that look good? I do like the line. I think the line adds a lot. I'm very pleased with it. It was a good call to add pupils. Quanta. Yes, a beautiful, beautiful creature. Let me rotate this so that the... Hi. Hello. I see you there. Hello, audience. I can see you. Yes. Perfect. What about the stash? Should be a little bit dapper. The texture on the stash got so weird. I don't know really what happened with that. Can I just do a big smooth on you? And then you'll be less unsmooth. I made a little controller. I made a little Dreamcast controller. Still good? Little faces, still good? Yeah, still good. All right. WORMWORM does what Nintendo. That's very good. I'm gonna, real quick. Oh no, hold on. Oh, now that's good. So you know. So you know. It's peeking over its shoulder at you. Spruce syrup, I mean, it's very evergreeny. So it's got very strong pine energy. It's very good with berries. And like, it's good in salads. It's very pleasant. Last year, I didn't make syrup last year. I made like a caramel, and that was very nice. This eye is looking upward. This eye is looking at God. Like drinking a pine tree. God, that sounds amazing. I love pine scents. But it's not a very common flavor. It's a bold flavor, so I appreciate why. Not for you. It'll be for me when I find it next year. All right, gotta make sure these eyes are getting every corner, protecting this worm. Okay. What about you babies? Excellent. Okay. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Today went very quickly. So focused on adding little bits to this perfect little worm. This perfect little double worm. Is there anything else this creature needs? I love this worm too. It's really good. Oh, one kiss. It's a tiny, sweet little kiss. Oh, Dread Robot. Let me peek these. Very good. Very good emotes. Yeah, it's a perfect worm. Perfect worm. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for the stream. There's absolutely nothing else that can be done to this beautiful worm. That's great. I feel so good about this one. Oh, worm indeed. Let me see who's streaming. See who we can raid. Oh, it looks like Nathan's still raiding. Not raiding. Nathan's still playing some games. Let's go raid Nathan. Oh wait, is he co-raiding? I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna raid Nathan. I never get to raid him because he's usually done. So we'll hop in there and say hello to him. All right. Hey everybody, once again, a very superb afternoon. A superb evening of blending some good shit. We finished Unfinished Swan last Sunday. I've got a whole bunch of relatively short games that we're going to play that I've just got lined up. I don't remember in the name of a single one of them. Oh, Superliminal, I think was one of them. It's like a puzzle game, perspective puzzle game, which I think will be fun to play. So maybe that'll be it. Anyway, we'll do streams on Sunday, noon Eastern time. And let's go ahead and get this raid going. And I'll post this on Twitter, as I always do. Otherwise, have a good rest of your week. I hope everything is going well for you. Let's go dunk on Nathan. Bye.